Aggro Druid is actually pretty strong in the current meta, and you can definitely be hitting easy legend with it if you know how to play it, and that is why I did include it in the latest top 5 meta report too. In this video, I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys have a better idea of what you could be doing with and against it. So I hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be appreciated, and don't forget to check me out live on stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday over at Twitch. But now, let's get into the guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and it's actually a little bit different than what we remember it. For starters, it doesn't run the free mana nerfed card anymore, the one that gives you +1/+1 for each other friendly minion on the board, but instead runs Power of the Wild, which is definitely feeling quite good in this meta. What's also interesting is we only have a single copy of Longneck Egg, and we also have Bashana in here, which can be a pretty good game plan on her own. And if I gotta be honest, you could also consider maybe including Vanessa in this deck, and she can also be a pretty insane game plan for you, albeit a lot of the times you are gonna have to actually pivot your game plan quite hard into her if you want to make her work, because you don't have that many cheap cards for the most part. Going through the deck, we have a couple of innervates with which you could be doing things a little bit quicker. It's also a nature spell, so you could be discarding it with Overheat, which sometimes could be a bad thing. Living Roots is also another great nature spell you could be tempoing out with, or even Reach Face. Fruit Taunts if you're just trying to close out the game. Playdasaur gives you a little bit of card draw, but usually play it a little bit later so you can actually play what this guy gives. And also the cool thing about this guy is if he does indeed draw you the Wildwood Circle, it's not gonna be discarded once this guy dies, because this thing splits into a couple of other cards and is no longer the card Playdasaur did draw. Twilight Egg is still pretty good in here, giving you a sticky minion that keeps on growing. The Wave Shaping helps you fish out what you want and also puts a couple of your cards at the bottom of your deck, so you're gonna know exactly if you're gonna be having a chance to top deck them or not. Felwood Treant, pretty amazing, gives you that ramp, and sometimes it's actually correct not to go for the perma ramp, even though most of the time it definitely feels better. With Horn of Plenty, you could be getting plenty of nature spells indeed, including some pretty big ones, but there's also quite a few crappy ones, so don't expect this thing to carry your game. Sometimes it could, a lot of the times it won't. Longneck Egg, pretty decent, you could be playing it even on an empty board, it's still gonna be basically a 4/6, and the opponent is gonna have to worry about it. So it's not so much something that's gonna buff your board, it's more of an anti-tempo card for the most part, and some opponents could get punished ignoring it. The Power of the Wild definitely feels pretty good in the deck. A lot of the times you're gonna have yourself quite the wide board, and this thing is not a nature spell, so it's not gonna be getting messed up by your Overheat, which could be again a good or a bad thing. The Ravenous Flock is super amazing, and curving into this and following up with a buff like Overheat or Hatchery Helper or heck even Wildwood Circle could be absolutely insane, and it usually closes out the game for you nice and good. The Hatchery Helper, pretty amazing, makes most of your board into taunt minions, and also the extra stats you get out of her are pretty cool. Just don't forget you need to be doing this only on small minions, so always charge the buffs with her first and then follow up with Power of the Wild or Overheat or whatever the hell you have. The Overheat is pretty good, but it could be pretty punishing, especially if it's in between your Wildwood Circle, because both of these are indeed nature spells, so if you're trying to combine them back and Overheat's in the middle, odds of you doing that slim to none. But for the most part, this is the biggest buff you could be pulling off for free mana, so definitely worth holding on to. But I have seen some lists only run a single copy of Overheat, so if you're trying to fit in something like Vanessa in here, this might be the card to cut. Nightmare Xavier is pretty decent in here, could be giving you some pretty insane plays like a cheaper Wicker Fang or having Reborn plus getting all your buffs back, and all sorts of other nasty things, but for the most part he's a 4 mana 4/4 that gives you some kind of card draw into a bigger better minion. Double Battlecry out of Hatchery Helper can also be insane, as you're about to see in one of the games. With Panther Mask you're gonna get yourself a good chunk of card draw. It's only a single copy though, because it's a little bit clunky. For starters, you do need to have a minion on the board, but transforming your minion, more like giving your minion +5/+4 on something like, let's say, a 0/2 egg could be pretty nasty, but in some cases you could even just do it to save yourself a minion ready to attack for next turn. The circle is still pretty busted, even though it got nerfed. You can still do some absolutely broken things with this thing, and if you actually discover it through the help of your Horn of Plenty and you actually combine it back, it's gonna be a 0 mana Wildwood Circle, because both the left and the right right side got a discount, and once they combine, they discount again, and that is pretty nasty. With a Midrisil, you get to have a lot of extra card draw and a little bit of board generation. The Wicker Fang is just a single card that kind of wins you the game, and lastly we have Bashana, which could indeed give you quite the high rolls, even though a lot of the times it could be quite the low roll instead. Matchup wise, we don't have too much stats on this particular list, but Face Hunter would be a little bit too quick for you. Same can be said for Herald Shaman, but you are going to be great against rogues, against Bubble Pallies, Merifera Druids. Pretty sure you're going to be great against things like warriors as well, but let's just check a similar, more populated list like this one for instance, and we're going to get to see that you really don't have that many bad matchups. Here we have it, Bubble Pally kind of on the negative, and the rest is kind of pretty good, aside from the matchups I already said, which were Face Hunter and Herald Shaman. When it comes down to the mulligan, here's what we have. Going first, you are going to be looking for your good curve with things like Twilight Egg, the Ravenous Flock is amazing, the Living Roots, Felwood Treant Nice and Early is also pretty great, the Long Neck Egg would be okay, holding on to Wildwood Circle is also pretty busted because the sooner you get it in your hand the better, so you have less cards in between it. Curving Ravenous into Hatchery Helper could be insane, the rest I wouldn't really hold on to, even though Innervate some cases might be worth it. On the coin, again, pretty similar stuff. Here even Wicker Fang could be a consideration, but still try to get yourself the good 1-2 freeze. That's about it for the deck. It's definitely pretty strong and pretty cheap at that, even though it does have a couple of legendaries in here with Wicker Fang and Bashana. You can definitely try the deck without Bashana, and Wicker Fang is just way too strong and probably is gonna get nerfed eventually. Hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be great. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend with it, and even though the games are not in legend yet, we're still playing against top quality players. Hope you enjoy.
My wisdom is not for the faint of heart.
Like a curve to me. Looks like a curve to me. Not a rogue. Rogues don't like this deck much, do they? Hey, you know it, Goliath. Get used to that. Nightmare feels something I haven't seen in a while. This is what nightmares are made of. That Ember. Turn 2 prep, gives him a 4-mana Vanessa. Another one. Let's try a cut coin the Panther Mask. Turn after this thing, and turn after we start chatting on him. Damn shame, no Panther Mask target now. I mean, this might just be worth coining the Death Rattles right now. I mean, no, what am I talking about? The plan remains, guys. Plan remains hard.
Meet here at midnight. I've got a plan.
That is problematic. Well, that was pretty lucky for us. He did not get a bunch of zeros, apparently. So next turn we start fucking. Innervate wouldn't be the worst of the top. A randomly created Herald guy. We're not sure if he's Herald or not. He's imbued, that's for sure. But he's also probably Herald, so that was pretty good for him. Next turn we can buff nicely after making a few well-rounded trades. Pretty nasty of this guy. Pretty nasty, matter of fact. That's also actually pretty nasty. Could hold back with it. The way things have developed, I'd rather do this thing. Not bad. Not bad at all. If that's how you want to play it, playa. Next turn we could be going for Bashana. Let's just hope he doesn't give me 9 mana, draw 2 cards. Would be pretty stupid. Bruh. Random Ask, giving him the priest bullshit. Pretty nasty, matter of fact. Well, it's all coming down to Bashana, actually. Please be good to us. Don't be a bitch, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that works. That works so well. There's nothing to write home about, that's for sure, but could have been a lot worse. And next turn we're really gonna go crazy on the board. Hopefully it's good enough, though. Some tells me it's not gonna be good enough, though, because this guy really went crazy. Getting Hatchery Helper would help indeed. So far, so bad. You have got to be shitting me, my guy. And there she fucking is.
I may be old, but I'm not slow.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Sadly, the stupid beasts are too big. Funny though. Real funny though. We're alive, but is this even real life, chat? Would have been a damn shame if we got the big goddamn spell. No such luck.
Nice and cozy.
I may be old, but I'm not slow.
Deathwing would be a bitch. Killing me would also be a bitch. Doesn't kill me. Yet.
I will transcend.
Doesn't kill me at all. Catchery helper, where are you, bitch? Catch me sideways. Double battle cry or some. Triggers twice. There's the fucking thing I was looking for all my life.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Are we doing the impossible? Be a lot cooler if we were. Deathwing doesn't kill me straight out. Deja Boo gives him 2 damage potentially, but he also saw I have King Lane. I didn't play much. Drops only on the Hearthstone stream, I'm assuming, and the people that are post-streaming it or some. Sad. Sad me sideways. Can I get Giga Lucky? Well, like Draco Rex or some?
What would be wise?
Draco Rex or some, you say? Sadly, I don't have a way to draw cards right now to get... Oh, I do. What am I talking about? Let's fucking go. The other one would have been better. Problem is I don't have mana to play it. We did heal a fair bit, so Wicker Fang into big buffs. Sounds a boo, right? Problem is, Deathwing's around the corner. Surely you can squeeze in Vanessa in this deck, by the way. That gives me a target for the 5-4. Gets my Wicker Fang. One less Wicker Fang, but I think it's worth. Did we do it? Did we do it? He's reaching. He's reaching. Did we frickin' do the impossible, guys? Some lists do run it. The Vanessa lists don't, though. Did the impossible noises, is that you? Has it gone good? What's good?
There's no time.
Rage quit on me? In this economy? Damn, son, that was definitely a game and a half. Flushed him sideways. Sheesh! Insane, mind you. Jesus, man. Quite the game, that one. Quite the game. Definitely top 5 comebacks ever. Sasha. She's a streamer and a gamer now.
My wisdom is not for the faint of heart.
This guy dead.
Let's try that. Hey, how's it going, brother, man? Yeah, I deck a lot. Sometimes I deck all day. Deck me sideways. Don't forget to trim your deck. Gotta trim the bushes so the deck looks bigger, guys. Need to play some here. I'm not a huge fan of playing this, not gonna lie. But it's not that bad. Shouldn't be able to kill both of them, easily at least. Another good one drop next turn would be nice, so we can get the fell with 3 and down. If I draw the Shatter card out of play this, or that'd be nice, so we can actually not discard if we don't play. Okay, not great, not terrible. There you go. That's the other playable one drop I was talking about. Next turn I could even coin out Bashana. Won't be able to play anything from Bashana, but do it. So I top deck Innervate, in which case I will. Not the worst. Can I get the buffs though? I have plenty of buffs in the deck, guys. Trust me about that one. This deck has actually a lot more buffs than normally. Surely with the Platosaur we get the draw one. Surely, surely. Hatchery Hopper would be best. Would not hate Overheat, and heck, even Power the Wild is fine-ish. That is a buff, but not really. Come on, game, don't be a dick. You piece of shit. That's something. That's something. Buffs missing in action, though. Buffs are buffing thing. Could coin out the egg. I'm gonna coin out the egg, guys. Could end up being pretty massive against his Cinder. But of course, the Cinder does not see any eggs on the board, of course. Of course, guys. What were we thinking with that play? We have seen how the game treats us lately. What have we been thinking there? What could possibly have gone right there? Yeah. Buff as fuck. Buff as fuck. Well, that was a play. He's probably gonna be missing all of those very soon. Hey, look at who decided to join. Bitch McGee. She's gonna come in hot next turn, however. 6 mana win game right there. Gorfor gets it. Entirely different from 7 mana wins game for Hunter. Please don't get the fucking Omen. Even if he does get the Omen, it's still not the end of the world, but okay. We'll allow it. We shall allow.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Yeah. Technically you're correct, which is the best kind of correct. That sounds pretty desperate. Could have attacked with the 6-5 into one of the free 6s first. That looks like GG with extra steps, man. Miss me with that shit. Doesn't matter. That's what I thought. It didn't matter, I didn't even need to use it first, to be fair. Wanted to discover, I guess. That was strong. A lot quicker, too.
Ulfar versus Sinestra.
Not a rogue. They roguing now.
Not for the faint of heart.
Everybody gone rogue. Let's go like this. There you go. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Oh, there you go.
Been a fine opponent.
Nasty. If I point out this, I'm gonna. It's not gonna be a turn 4 circle, but this is better than a turn 4 circle.
By petal and sword. By petal and sword.
Mm-hmm. That's mildly annoying, but at least we have it covered.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Happy degenerate noises. This could give me Innervate anyway. Honestly, it doesn't, man. Like, it's literally nothing but rogues and hunters on ladder right now. Hearthstone is trolling us, if anybody. That ain't rare.
Nice and cozy.
Rather this than the free free. Although he could have the free damage too. Mm-hmm. And you have two options here. Full board of free freeze. Sounds a bit better, don't it?
Tucked in nice and warm.
Thanks again, he draw. Let's see what reward we got. Tea. Yes, please. Got that good old hype train and all.
True masters draw close.
Might as well grab this. Good luck with that.
Witness the heart of their land.
Okay. Kinda strong, but not strong enough, is it? It better not be. Not be. This helps. Let's see what this do. Nothing right now. Right. Right. I'm not killing him.
Nice and cozy.
Good random bullshit his way out of this, you know? Nothing like a random Draco Rex to lighten the mood. Wicker Fang was one of the two worst things I could have top decked out of him. Pashana would have been the second, I'd say.
Buying or selling.
Ew. Slap into the night for, why don't you?
There's no time.
Home in the shadows.
That was definitely one of the sequences ever. Well, if that's plus armor, would be a damn shame. It ain't. Damn shamint. Meat jet. Okay, can I face something other than a frickin' rogue, though? Like, anything. Me and my big mouth. Supposed to be a good matchup still, but it doesn't make it any more fun. Doesn't mean it's gonna be fun.
Is not for the faint of heart.
Well, with a hand like that, surely what could possibly go wrong? Not bad. Not bad. I ruined it. Adequate. Yeah, sounds good, man. I could have saved it for later, but I think this curve is too good to ignore. Let's just hope he doesn't get lucky with the 1-mana spell.
Tucked in nice and warm.
1-mana spell would be devastating. Leaves me with a minion, but that's not making it any good. Perfect. Should be a good game.
Nice and cozy.
I don't want to be slapping it, because that does give him the 4. I mean, he is going to slap it himself. Would be a damn shame if he has Holy Nova into it. It doesn't even go. Interesting. He's almost dead. Can just do this again. Literally almost dead. We are sticky enough. Might as well get the most benefit out of this.
Nice and warm. Nice and cozy.
Literally one off lethal, mind you. Both 1 mana and 1 damage off. Even if he does have double 4 damage. I mean, if he has double 4 damage plus the 3 mana lifesteal, that'd be a damn shame, but doesn't seem like it. Cute healing you got there. Be a damn shame if something were to happen to your face.
Nice and cozy.
Quick maps. Literally anything other than rogue, guys. There you go. Literally. Literally. Looks stored. This is a pretty good matchup for us. They don't have too much removal.
Faint of heart.
I'm down to keep it like that. Innervate is a little bit on the iffy side, but I have a feeling. Okay. Turn 2 Wicker Fang, is that you? Come on, game, make my day. I've ate enough dick today. Give me a Wicker Fang off the top. Do it. I know you want to. I know you have it in you, Hearthstone. Please be a dick. Wanna dick him down? Wicker Fang. 4% chance off the top. What am I talking about, guys? I don't even have enough mana to play it. Idiot. Okay, so far so bad. Bashana is definitely one of the top decks ever. Living Roots off the top would be pleasant.
Feed my children.
Long Neck Egg would be okay. Platosaur even. Another egg. Piece of fucking shit. Burrow. Literally unplayable, by the way. Okay. Piece of fucking shit, dude. You have got to be shitting me.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Why the fuck did I do that? Why didn't I just poke with that? What is wrong with me, man? Fucking dumbass. Literally could have Bashan'd next turn. God damn it, son, I'm a dumbass. Son of a dick. Well, I'm still gonna coin out Bashana. I'm just not gonna be able to play anything out of her. Or not. Or not. We gamers, guys. We gamers. Turn 5 Wicker Fang right there. We absolute gamers, apparently, because next turn Overheat is gonna overfuck him.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages. Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Neat. Catchery Helper off the top would have been nasty. This is basically Leafage. Insane. Nerf Wind Blizzard. That was insane, though. Totally not deserved. Fucking idiot. Fucking hell. Hey, finally streaking at least. It's something, it's something. Okay. Easy Diamond 5 right there. I think that's as good a time as any to wrap it up, guys. I think we have done enough for today.